Alright, we're back here again with another Craigslist score. Was bored yesterday and started trolling Craigslist, and as you can see there's another NBA Jam cabinet here in my garage. Didn't really want to buy it, but for the price I got it at, I think I got a good deal once again. So I'm just probably going to fix it up and sell it. There's a couple of surprises with this when I went to go look at it. The guy that was selling it didn't know much about the games, and it really wasn't working that well when I showed up. So I kind of knocked off a couple $100 from his asking price, and when I got it home, I was surprised to find inside an NBA Hang Time in here, and this is the Extreme, NBA Hang Time Extreme PCB. It's actually a Mortal Kombat 3 PCB, the Wolf board, I think is what it's called. That they use this for like MK3, UMK3, NBA Jam, Hang Time, WrestleMania, Rampage, World Tour, a couple other games as well, if I'm right. So I'm pretty happy to have this in here, because if I don't even want to sell the game, I can just convert this into MK3. Fully working, tested it out on the Jammer rig, so everything works good. Inside the cabinet, it's a little weird. It's kind of dark in here. Hanorex Polo monitor and chassis. It was loose and flopping around, so I secured it down here. This was hooked up incorrectly, the red, green, blue, black, and sync, so I switched them around, and now I'm getting a good picture. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a pot board, a remote board. You got to use this one back here to adjust all the horizontal, vertical, shrink, up, down, and all that stuff. So I kind of dialed it in, but since it's back here, it's tough for me to reach around here and see the screen at the same time, so I'm going to have to get my wife or somebody to help me adjust that a little bit. But it's tough to see in here, like I said, but there's a shelf that somebody put in here for some reason. I'm not really sure why, and did a little Jimmy rig wiring here, so I'm going to have to fix that so that doesn't electrocute somebody. Other than that, it's pretty clean in here. Somebody went through and spray painted the entire inside bottom cabinet black, so it looks nice. They moved this isolation transformer back a little bit. I'm not sure why. But as you can see, it's original NBA Jam. It's got the original serial number on it. Side art, as usual, on an NBA Jam is faded. I got not much room here from the garage door, so I'll try to get a good shot of it here. It's all present and accounted for. Control panel is in nice shape. The only issue here is I'm going to have to find somebody that sells a control panel overlay for this, because as you can see, somebody drilled 3 additional buttons on player 1 and 2, and I think that was because they probably put Street Fighter in here at some point in time, and I found a sticker in the back there that said Street Fighter 2. So that'll have to be either taken out or left alone. I'm not really sure. The joysticks are actually in really nice shape. I'm just going to take them all out, clean them up, and restore them. At some point in time, somebody broke off this piece here of the overlay, and then it's peeling up a little bit here. It's not damaged, but there's a plastic protective coat that goes over this to protect the overlay. Which is nice, the original NBA hologram sticker, then the instruction. That's pretty rare to find that. And then they must have upgraded this to the tournament edition at some point in time. So front of the cabinet, really nice. There's no real damage to the front of it. It's a little faded in the front there, but not too bad. And the side here is, as usual, just a little bit of damage over here that I can fill in or just leave alone, whatever. It needs new T-molding. It's kind of hacked up a little bit, but it does work. I don't feel like going through the trouble of hooking everything up and turning it on right now, but I figured I'd just show you guys where I'm at with this. It's going to need a little TLC. I got to see if the Scott from Maine Marquise will make me a one-off overlay, because there's a guy on Arcade Graphics or something like that wants $150 or $160 for an overlay, which is absolutely ridiculous. That's 5 times more than it should be. So, move this out of the way so I can get by it here. I'll show you the other side. Came with a nice panel for the back, which is nice. Not all hacked up and broken. And here's the other side. Like I said, all the artwork is present. It's just, pretty severely faded. You can tell what the game is. But all that red in there on that side of the Jerry West needs to be either repainted or left alone, depending on if I feel like doing this or not. But I've done some changes. I traded my Tron LE, which was right here, for a Tron Pro with a whole bunch of modifications, just about every single mod you could do to the game, and a brand new in box Donnie Edition Metallica Premium, which isn't even being made yet. So I have some extra room in here. So I'm going to put the Tron Pro here. And then I have my Medieval Madness kind of taken all apart that my friend Jim is redoing. So I'm going to put that either over here or in the house. And if the Metallica comes up, probably put it here. So this is, I really don't have room for this, but I have a couple of weeks before this stuff's going to take part. So I figured I'll restore this and either flip it and sell it, or I might keep it. I mean, it's just I don't really play the arcade games anymore. That's the problem with the arcade stuff. So if anybody's looking for an NBA Jam, I'm going to put a brand new PCB in here. Well, not brand new. I'm going to buy an actual NBA Jam PCB, clean up the control panel, make sure it all looks good, replace all the T-molding. If the buttons work, I might clean them up and just restore them. If they need to be replaced, I'll replace them. And I might tape off some of this artwork and repaint it. The midway up here on both sides would look really nice if it was all painted red, as well as the NBA logo. I might do that, tape Jerry West's right side off and paint it red, and then the left side and do it blue on both sides. But I got to think about that. That's a lot of work. It's starting to get hot here in Las Vegas, and I don't know if I want to put that much time and effort into this. The monitor, I really kind of, like I said, I have to fuck around with it a little bit to make sure that it's actually dialed in. It looked good when I turned it on here and fooled around with it, but I just can't see. Like I said, I got to hold my hand here at the same time while looking over here, and my arms are only so long I can't see. So that's where I'm at with this. I'll make another video when I start doing some stuff to it, but it's Mother's Day today. I got to go take my mom to brunch with my family. But I figured I'd just show you guys a new NBA Jam project. It's been a while. And I've been kind of staying away from the auctions that I've been getting the games at, because they really, I have the feeling that people are bidding their own games up and raising the prices on them, so there hasn't been any really good deals. So that's it. Thanks for watching, and look for an update on the NBA Jam.